On this week's episode of Famus Made, we have a special guest. We got the legendary Knife in the building.
What's up, man?
Jamla Records. Y'all got a special announcement tonight.
And so we did an album together called Don and I. He been coming back down and forth to North Carolina, working with Crisis, with Cash, with Ruben, with Swinging Draft and everybody. So we've decided to make him a part of Jamla Records.
Let's fucking go.
This shit crazy, because you know me coming up, I always see rappers signing to other rappers. For me to sign to like one of the best producers in the game that can do it. You know, you talk about Dillas, but wow, you talk about 9 he's in that, you know what I mean? That legendary status.
Good times, good times, good times.
How you found out about Musalini?
At the time, my 16-year-old daughter, who, you know, I raised off hip-hop, raised on hip-hop, I raised all my children on hip-hop. I raised them on to understand what the sound is, what the soul is. And she hit me one day and she said, "Daddy, have you ever heard of this guy by the name of Musalini?" And I said, "Nah, I haven't." And she sent me a record called All Money. And at the same time, Crisis has sent me a record called All Money. It's like they're sending the same thing out. And I listened to it and I was like, I think he dope. And I told Crisis, I think he dope. It just felt different because it was different from what everybody else was doing at the time. Like I said, the one thing I noticed about, heard the song and I saw the video. And one thing I noticed about this video is, it was women in it. And I was like, you know, most of the time, man, you know, kind of the feel, like the sound that we deal with, the aesthetic that we deal with, you watch a video, it's no women. And I came up watching the Bad Boy era and watching that time period. And it was always women around. I don't care when we talk about Lords of the Underground or Mobb Deep, it was women somewhere. And so that kind of got erased from this style of hip hop. Sometimes people think boom bap doesn't go, women don't like boom bap. I'm like, that's stupid. And so when I saw this video, I was like, man, like that's an element that we are missing, or whatever. But it was on some pimp type talk or whatever. And my daughter was like, I like him, I like his music, I like his beats. As time went on and she came back to me, she said, "You should work with me." And I was like, okay. I said, I'll see if I can reach out to him, you know. And she would ask me, like, "You reached out to him yet? You tried him, Dad?" He tried. I was like, "Nah." And so one day I shot him a DM, he hit me back. We exchanged phone numbers. He was on the way out to, I think he was on the way out to Colorado at the time. And I sent him a beat. And he sent it back. He sent the song back. And I played it in the studio. And it's one thing for me to work with my artist. It's another thing when I play something I did for somebody outside the team. I look at their face, and when I played the record, they were like, "Man, I don't know what the hell this is, man." Because they're thinking about it so many different ways. They're thinking about, man, is he gonna promote all this time to whoever this person is? And then they're thinking, Knife finna get him all the hot beats. Like they're thinking everything is right. So I knew I had something good, especially when I played it for them. And I remember he said, "Man, you think it's good? You think I should, you know, leave it?" I'm like, "Nah, just do another verse." And we went from there, and we ended up with the Don and I, and it you know, I thought it was going to do well, but the way it was received very, very well. And when we did shows on it, and this is one of the first times in my career, man, that I was able to just do the music. It's been a long time that I've been running the label, so just do the music and he do everything else. As far as in the vinyl together, the CDs, the shows or whatever, he really was like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna get the shows together. All I need for you to do is pull up." He took my name in my beats and my production, and he did the rest. And I was like, wow, man, I really don't have to do it. It was a relief that I didn't have to drive the ship so much. And so that's what it is. Here we are, almost 3 years later, and he on the team. It was only right. He was coming down, breaking bread with us, coming to my homecoming. He done came to my homecoming twice. And
See me out the wagon. Shout out to North Carolina. I've been sleeping, man. This shit, man, it's and the hospitality, when they talk about Southern hospitality and all that, I felt like family before the dip, you feel me? So it's just a blessing.
On this week's episode of Famus Made, we have a special guest.